And it's live. I think it's live. What the frickin'... Okay. They have to live with an old description. At least we can be seen on the YouTubes now too. And we can start the game. So, what we were doing last time we were playing, we are here with our boat because what we are trying to do, we want to reach some southern spot from where we can start into the Ashlands, and we have to go more easterly and more south. Okay. We do need to eat something. We do not have food here yet. We have to move house still. So, for the sailing part, we will go with this. And this. And some sausage. That is plenty. For that. Where did we pick up the swamp stuff? I'm confused. Okay. And we should have a boat portal somewhere. I can remember where. That's Mist Farm. That's Sap. Wood Farm. Boat. Okay. We're gonna go here. Usually pick it up at the swamp, so I guess you did too, unless Lila or Ali have special actions. No, they don't have special actions, and we do live close to a swamp. Oh, we picked it up in this swamp bit here because we were halting our boat here, and there was lots of mobs in the last episode that we had to kill to even make it happen that we could stop and rest here. Now we have to go to that direction over there. And we have the wind from behind. We love a good tailwind. So, this away we go. Because the objective is, where is my tree gone? I could see it a few minutes ago. Okay, we want to be about at the height of that first branch that comes off of the well tree there, before we turn more southerly. That is about the height of the spawn in the world. So that is where we're trying to get. Let me reduce the sound of the game a wee bit, because I feel like I have to yell over that. You get that a little bit turned down here, so I don't have to yell as loud to be heard over the game. That better now? Hopefully it is. Okay. Yeah. So we want to get on the lower side of that landmass there. That looks much better now. And once we have positioned ourselves in a good distance from the red waters, we will bring the big old boat down here, and then we can march our ways to the war zone. We have to go more to the east still, but I want to go on the southern side of that landmass there, if it can be arranged. And we are getting somewhat south-ish, so we should be paying a little bit attention as not to run into bone maw if we can avoid it. Yeah, still more east to go, I think. We do not have a lot of HP, so we better don't risk anything in particular if we can help it. Do we turn this way now? A little bit? Maybe no, not yet. Rather have some more wind and hope for... Oh may. We've got a bot trying to sell us other bots. Let's delete that one. AI viewers. Who wants bots as viewers when you can have real people? Duh. I feel it takes a whole long time to get to this position where we want to be. Maybe we go that way a little bit more. There is some other mountain over there that we might be able to reach within this sailing trip. And we have to get to the south side of that, I think. Oh, Steve, good evening. Hello, nice to see you. I hope you are good. Ooh, that is a massive mountain. That seems to be quite a long continent there. I don't think we can pass between those two mountains. Might have to go around that. I'm okay. I'm a little bit miffed because I keep have technical trouble with the stream on the YouTubes. I have to try and solve that, but other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I had a 2 weeks vacation, so I'm a bit rested, and I'm looking forward to the 9th of September, like anybody, I think, does. We're trying to get to the Ashlands so we can go to the north afterwards. And now we get rain and bad weather on the ocean. Duh. Was that really necessary, game? I'm on a no-map run. I can't see the coastline. I can't orient myself. Oh yeah, you were traveling. Where were you traveling to? You got some vacation time and go explore the world. Wonderful. What nice things have you seen, Steve? Make me a bit more troubled, I'm afraid. YouTube chat doesn't show up on your screen. Twitch viewers can't see what you're replying to. Oh my. Wait, let me try that again. Can't we... Isn't YouTube fantastic today? Select live sources. Try that one. and see if we can... Now we can get Friendly Steve to our screen too. Not much, just mountains, spiritual places within India. Cool. That sounds like a nice experience to go to the mountains, some spiritual places. Okay, at least I fixed that technical issue. Wow. The sun came out. We are in the plains. Let's go that direction. I can see the branch. We should be about where I'd like to be. Somewhat-ish. Well, not exactly at the crossing of that bow with the... but close enough. Okay. So now, let's go a little more to the left and see if we can find some place to put the boat. For now, maybe we can even already see some red water from here, if we are southish enough. If not, we have to go a little bit more south, but I think we are good here. We are on a good trajectory. Just don't want to run into the red water with my longboat, because that could prove fatal. Does that already give some red water vibes right ahead of us? I'm not sure. It's so hard to tell. Yeah, we can row the boat. For how long have you been on vacation, Steve? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Longer? Okay, I don't think we are south enough. This seems to be ashlands ahead there. Not ashlands. Mistlands. That is not ashlands territory. That is for sure some mistlands there. Maybe even plains. Could some of you hop into my boat? Could pick you up? I once caught a magma fish that was jumping straight into my Dakar boat, and I could just pick it up. Not in this run though, mind ya. Oh, fabulous! We got snake weather. Who does not like snake weather when you are on a no-map run? Can see. Yeah, I once lost a race by longboat against my son due to a pufferfish jumping into my boat, and I had to pick it up so as not to get poisoned by it. And that cost me the fatal few meters to win the race. This is not fun. Okay, we are back to plains weather, and all of this year looks like Mistland Sisi. So we have to go that way. Might turn out we are too far east after we did that. I rather, with 100 HP, I rather not land in Mistlands proper. I can't help it. There seems to be forest here. Why? I think we have to be reasonable and park our boat on the other side where the plains were. And come back next day to try and get more southish. Because nasty weather, chance of Gyal, not enough HP. I can hear a Gyal, I think. That is not what I desire. That is a forest here, right? It looks like forest trees to me. Yeah, we're gonna take that. No, please. No spawner, no troll, no bear, no 2-star skelly stuffs. Please, we don't need that. Okay. I think we are in the clear here. Ay, ay, ay. Stop it. You're a nuisance. You're a dead nuisance. Boat. And we're gonna leave the pocket portal here. We're gonna go home and do some at-home stuff. And then we can come back. Okay. We have a lot to do here. Why is that Draugr right there? It's not anymore. It ain't. But we did place torches in those trees. I'm sure we did. And they ain't there anymore. We did that twice and they are not here anymore. Okay, it seems that torches in trees do despawn. I don't understand why they do that, but they did that. Because I'm super sure I did, and I have proof in video that I placed standing torches in those unbreakable trees. Yeah, something got Valheimed here. We gonna observe. We gonna wait. We gonna have some. We do. What is needed for that stupid torchy thingy? Yeah. So we're gonna place one of those up there in that tree. There, up there it is. You all have seen me place that up there. And because of that, I placed all of those torches around. They are spawn preventing. And that is because I wanted that to calm down. Now we are back to... We have fun here with swamp creatures. Ha! You did not succeed, King Under the Mountain. It's still there. You need to work on your magic a little better. Okay, so we've got some of this and some of the where's the ice? That? And this? No. All of the trophies are down here. We got so much stuff here. Okay, let's have a look at the cartography table. What did we do up here? Yeah, we put the feast on here. We have to do some decorating in here. We need some lights and nice things. But 16 is not bad. We got to 16 because up here we've got that guy. Armor stand. Okay. So, let's sleep. Let's drink something before I forget again. There we go. And then back to our sailing trip. And once we have established where we can put our boat for the ride to the south, we're gonna do some at-home things. Gonna rely on the cheapo food again for that. And hope for better weather. Better weather. Dum dum. Maybe try and repair my boat before I break the workbench. Because why not? Okay, now let's have a look at the map. Yeah, I think that's about where I want to be. We can go around that mistlands there and see if we can find a place on the other side. We are here. That is spawn. We are a little bit more to the east than I'd like to be, but not in a major and bad way. So if we get around that bit of mistlands there, to the south of that all, we should be good. But given my luck, that is a big old continent stretching all the way to the south. We shall see. We're gonna make it work. We are getting way too far east there. And I don't think there is a way through here. that the end of that landmass up there? Next to my sail? Probably. We are lucky. But this is getting too far east now. We do want to hit the ashlands smack dab in the middle if we can, because that is the place where we have the biggest chance to get a big chunk of landmass. So we have to sail back more toward the west again after we turn around that bit of land there. This foggy kind of weather, fog on the horizon, is kind of hard to navigate when you cannot see what is coming up ahead. Under the mountain, how's the weather up north? Down here we had rain, and it has been like 20 degrees centigrade outside today, and it rained, a soft kind land rain. We are way too far east. Do we have a chance to get down to the south here? Is that all islandy? My. Oh, maybe we can get around this and then through there. Gonna have to paddle, right? Meh. Well, at least that tells us we are not far enough south yet, because there is another block of mistlands between us and the rim. There we go. We'll travel that way, zigzagging my way south. Do drink something, girl. If you forget to drink, you will get a coughing fit. So much mistlands down here. We'll have to fix up the thumbnail for the YouTube stream after the fact. It says episode 43, but it's 46. Last 3 episodes have been quite difficult to get YouTube to play nice with me. Now you know why I did not try to do that with the Dakar, because that would have meant we are even slower than that. I kinda am on a south trajectory here. Might turn out okay. Hopefully. No red water inside yet. So we have gone along this way and then around here-ish. Probably. This is taking like forever. Then we also have to find a place where we don't have a gyal waiting for us. 'Cause I somehow doubt we will find plains or forest for our forward outpost. Let's try not to collide with that tiny island there. Still can see not a glimpse of red. Do we go straight on? Do those darkish clouds there mean that we will get ashlands over there? Kinda looks like. Like I can see reddish. Yeah, but I do see some reddish thunderbolts over there, right under my shield there. I thought I saw some. There is red water. Look, look, look. There is red water. I got it. I caught it right in the right second here. I'm gonna get more north, get to that bit of mistlands there. And spiky cliffs. Yes, there is ashlands here. We are far enough south. So, do we want to moor our boat here by the decorative sword of the Jotun. And then we can determine if we are far enough to the center, or if we have to ride our car a little more center-isher. Ish. I think this is not the worst place. At least I cannot yet hear a yell. Okay. This is boat. And this stays here. Okay, I think we've got at least the idea of a forward outpost to go to the Ashlands. Let's see the map. The table will draw up for us. If we indeed are where I want to be. And before and while we do that, we have to come up with something. We do not have coal. I kind of do want to have some storage here for the food. How about we put a big box under each of those windows? Except that one, I think. Okay, map is ready. We are too far to the east now. I'd like to be more here. That is all Mistlands here, and we had to go all around here, and then we went south. So with the Drakkar we have to go to the center here a little bit more. So we can basically enter the Mistlands here. We are way too far out. Okay, we know that. Now let's get some black metal. 18 should be sufficient for 3 boxes. I think it was 6 black metal for one of those boxes, yes? Yes. And we are terribly short on tar. We have to go and get some tar, I think. Because I think that is all the tar we have left after building that one. So there is only 2 boxes that we can build here. One should go here. And one should go here. Well, if you bring 16 wood instead of 20 wood, then you cannot build 2 boxes. Duh. A rat house. Well, this is in a kind, it's a keep. So that is the center of what this is here. That down there is the kitchen. Okay, we have to have... And a rat house, I think, is not something the Vikings would necessarily use, probably. They had meat halls, not a rat house. Okay. Now at least we have a place for the food to go. But we have to do something about that terrible, terrible tar shortness. I don't think we have any other tar anywhere else. Except there is some down there, but I don't think. No, there ain't, sir. No tar. So we are the proud owners of 1 bit of tar. Fabulous. Well, at least we can put all of the yummies in one box and all of the meat in the other one. Yeah, let's see. All the cheapo stuff goes to one side. That is that and that is that. That goes in here too. And then where is all the meat? There is again another drugger out there somewhere. I heard him fighting with my logs. Are you bonkers? Now we have to put up some workbenches here. Look there, the torch is still burning. But all the others I placed are gone. Completely and utterly gone. Okay, I need those. Those are the ones that are important. Yeah, bonkers, rotting brains. You mean like mine? Maybe I should put some stairs here. Make things easier. Okay, we got some health. That is way too much. Right there. We got some of that. We got way too much of that. There, that is this. Nice. So at least we've got the meat and the food sorted here. Scattered all over the place, so they can be found in the meadows, the plains, mountains, not in the swamp because Draugr ate them. Black forest and most likely Mistlands and Ashlands too. Maybe we will find the pieces of my brains once we reach the north. Never can be too sure with a scatterbrain like mine. What is that stuff here? Ugh. I'm gonna spread around some of those. Because there is way too much stuff going on in this swamp for my liking. Man, I cannot see what I'm doing here because it's so dark in the swamp. That should be helping with the mobs a little here. Because this is all bonkers. Is there another one? A seeker. Friend, you are bonkers too. I got an arbalest and I know how to use it, so you stay away. There, see? Now you're dead. Not my fault. If you don't know to stay away from a woman with an arbalest, your fault entirely. Okay, let's get to bed before things get worse here. I'm gonna have a short break here. Because I do need to stretch my legs and get me something more to drink. Let's have a short break, some music, and I'm gonna be back in about 3 to 5 minutes, something around that.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill home spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden and banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Steep and frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land, tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Misty glades and valleys deep, the mighty Jarls reside. The Thurgood there have lost their homes to the minions of the Queen of Pride. The journey goes on to where we don't know. Oh, Father, can you see me fight on? Will the journey end with the last demon slain, or will we be sailing again?
Okay, there we are, back again. Let me turn off the music so you can actually hear me. And don't forget to take off the pause screen. Haha. I wonder. Okay, let's see if we can collect a Drakkar. I did make the ceramic plate. We're gonna go with the cheapo food again because we are not yet entering the deadly waters. We are preparing. I think putting down some workbenches was a good call here. We're gonna have to keep in mind that we put one of those torches in here, and when it burns out, we have to go check. In fact, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna build another one right here on the periphery. out here. So we have a reference. This one should go out at some point, and then we will look what's happened to that one over there. I have to solve this mystery. So, we do have the ceramic plate in here somewhere. There. And then we need Iggy wood. Where is it? 25 Iggy wood and 50 fine wood. That is not enough fine wood by any means. Is there some downstairs? Might be. There, 50 fine wood and 25 Iggy wood, and we need 100 nails. There. Wait, before we do that, do we have a boat already in one of those boxes here? No, just a campfire, a bonfire. Before I do make more nails than I really need. So, iron nails, 100 a piece. Gonna get 2 extra or something. Three extra. There we go. So, gonna put that in here. So, we have that Drakkar boat prepared. That goes here and that goes there. That goes here also. That's really a bummer about the tar. I think we have to go and find another tar pit to ruin, to stock up a little bit on tar. We haven't even used that much tar. We have not farmed a lot of tar to begin with. Wow, okay, it's 3 tar roofs over there, here, there, and down there. And that. Still, it's not that much. What did I want to do? Oh, okay, yeah. And the 3 extra nails can go up here somewhere for some decoration. So, things we will have to do. On our to-do list, we have to get more wood for the coal. We have to get to the middle of the south. We kinda accomplished that. I'd say we're good with that. Garden wall needs upgrade, so we want to do some building things here. That is the blobs we shot dead in the night. I think we're gonna go look after our Loxies for a bit. Like to find Dagarobi and see that I keep her safe. There's so much stuff here. Let me get my Lux saddle. Bibi is still alive. Bobo did die. Poor sod. Get up there. There she is. Not like we don't have Loxies now. So many. And all the way up there in the mountain too. Oh, well, how's the weather in the mountains? Not too shabby. They look pretty good. You don't look too good. There is a mosquito somewhere here, right? Get him. Good boy. I heard some more locks action somewhere in the fog there. I do not have a wisp light with me, but there is stuff glittering all around. Ow! Stop that! Was that you? Did you kill all of that stuff? Probably. Saddle? Gotcha! Good thing is you can see the smoke through the mist, so I can orient myself. Where the smoke is, there is home. There we go. Do eat something. Okay. Well, there is no tar to be had around these plains here. But we do have some other plains somewhere else, right? Okay. Gonna have to have a look at our wall to determine where to go for the tar. Let's see, in plains near Mist Village tar, number 7. Forest east of Yagluth at a copper node, next to Surtling. North of Yagluth in plains. Number 7 seems to be a good idea. That seems okay. I forgot to bring the portal, right? Oh, wait, we have to sort things here a little bit. Too many things. Bones. Stones. We are low on stones. No building garden walls with that amount of stones. 2 of those and 10. Where's the eyes? 10 eyes. And 20 of those. And 20 of those. And That goes in here somewhere. If I can find a space where I can put it. I don't think we have space in here. Oh, we do. And that goes there. Gonna see and orient ourselves a little bit. Oh wait, let me leave that big old saddle at home. Don't want to lock that around the whole plains here. We're on the downside, but we can go look, see if number 7 does help alleviate the tar problem a little bit at least. Well, there is a village and a tar blob. I would have to evacuate that whole city too to get at that bit of tar. What's going on up here? Not kinda... There's more tar blobs over there. Or did we dig that out already? No? Can't even make out if there is tar blobs in there. There are. I can see them now. Maybe it's not that bad. If we caught ourselves some fooling to help with those tar blobs. There don't seem to be very many. Four or something. Those fooling there look kinda attractive now with all those stars around here. Do you two care to come with me, please? It'd be very kind of you. I would want to show you some of the neighbors. Still with me? There we go. Well, in the face of those black blobs, they start to look kind of really attractive, don't you think? There's only one there anymore. Where's the second one? That was the start one too. I think none of those survived, neither the fooling nor the blobs. Perfect. Bam. That is the dead fooling here. Okay, we have to disassemble that. Maybe we can place a box somewhere outside here and a portal. And then we're gonna dig from this side. I do not have the pickaxe with me. I did not think we would be able to find that so quickly. So we're gonna get a pickaxe. is the pickaxe in here? No, that is mostly old gear. Well, we have to get that in here. Where did I put the pickaxe again? Oh, the brains. Here. See, we picked up 7 tar already. Just from running around there. And we will gain some stone in the process too. Plop. So we're gonna dig from this side here, I think. This way. Probably. This is not a straight line. It's crosswise. But it's the better option. Instead of trying to wiggle down from the other side, which is higher. If we go that way, we might even be able to drain it all with a short amount of digging here. We need to be aware there is a start fooling around still, which we might want to avoid to trigger if we can help it. Could prove fatal if we did. Will that dissipate? I'm not quite sure. Shall try. That went well. First bit secured. And then from here I think we can dig straight to the other side. But first we need to go home probably. Because it's getting late. So we should be able to drain that second bit there too. Need to dig a little deeper here, huh? Yeah, we better go home. Do some sleeping. Wrong one. Getting somewhere here. Do we want to keep that to go to the mistland, to the ashlands? I think we might. We should probably make some Mystère Supreme. Eventually. There's only one feast. Is that the only feast we made? I thought we prepared more than one. We're gonna need that. This and this and that. Back to digging holes. Gonna repair that for safety's sake. Wait. Gonna pick up the tar there real quick and then go on preparing stuffs. That did not drain properly all the way here. I think we have to dig a little deeper from here. There we go. That is not a whole lot of tar here. Then we go that way, right? It's starting to drain. Going all the way down here. Are we dissipating here? Not quite, huh? That should be good. Seems to be working just fine. That was not a lot in here. It's better than we were before, but it's far from a lot. We don't need that really. Now I question if I would want to go down there and see about how many people still live in that village there. Stop it, you're a nuisance. Huh. Quite some, huh? There's only that one tar blob there that is still alive. Maybe we can get away. Fabulous. Tar is done. Just picking up what is here. Wow, that was effective. Another 32. But I don't think there is a lot in this tiny tar pit here. It's kinda not a good idea to risk angering the whole city here. Our pocket portal is down here. I have to stand real... No! I wanted to stand real close and catch the stuff before it fell into something that could make it be stuck. I don't trust the ground here very much. Oh, we are missing the required crafting station. So if we did that and got us a crafting station here. Yeah, that is what I thought. We don't have fun here. And we do have logs here. So we have to try and dig a drench here to drench that bit there. So we can have a crafting station here. Get that bit. Got it. Oh, it's stuck in the tar again, right? Ah. You stay there. You can keep that 10 wood. Me go home. Hey there, Roland. Good evening. Okay, so there something? No. Okay, we got at least some tar out of this adventure. So we are not down to 1 tar, but we are down to like 50 something tar. Let's see. Oh well, 133 tar. That is not too shabby. That's okay. Pocket portal. Where did I put the needles? Oh, here. We do need to... Wait, do we have coal here to make more? Yeah, we do. Do-be-do-do-do-do. Ah, wait. Still have stuff in my pocket that I don't want to put in the kiln here. Gonna drop that off right here for the sec here, so we don't lose it. That goes here. Is that? No. For a second there I thought that was a drogger, but it is my workbench. We have to make some Mystère Supreme to prepare for Ashland shenanigans. We should have all the ingredients. Why am I so low on totem puffs? Because I'm not low on totem puffs. That is all the carrots we have? Oh boy. That's not cool. Ashland Supreme. We do need to plant some carrots. Because we are out of carrots. We do have some carrot seeds somewhere, right? Well, some is a little... What's that? Oh, that chicken. I think that is BB. I can hear the insects. Let's plant some carrots. Where is that stupid mosquito? I can hear it. I hear it. Where is it? Did it go inside here? Nah. Did not. No. Please no. I saw something glittering up there. Sure enough, one of my chicken is dead. The mosquito is in here. How did that thing get in there? And how did it kill my chicken that is protected here? How did that beastie get in here? Like how? The door was closed. And everything is closed here. How did it get in here and kill my chicken? The frickin'! A gardener farmer NPC. Well, you know, I do actually enjoy all of of the doings. How would it be spawning like there with all my base all around, with all the workbenches around? Like there is a workbench like down there and down there. That would be highly unlikely. How did that thing get in here? See, there is workbench coverage here. You look at my icon there. It does not say no workbench. It could not have spawned in there. There is no opening nowhere. How did that beastie get in here? I got Valheimed. Now I have to get an egg and get a new chicken here. I hate that. That is not what I bargained for when I built that. Also, I wanted to plant carrots, so we need to have 4, I think. And we need to have a forge, of course. What? No room in inventory? Oh well, yeah. Yeah, it looked like it was 100% safe here. How would that have gotten in there? There is no way. I mean, I could understand if it had gotten in here somehow, and then up there, but that would be this side, not this side. There is no opening nowhere. I don't understand. Sometimes, really, this has never happened before to me, but I can tell you this playthrough has been wonky and bonkers in oh so many ways. We've had so much not fun with portals disappearing under our nose. Like we had to re-find the queen after we found her already because the portal just disappeared out of thin air. Oh, that was a little short. Get there. And then we built that here so we can see. And we build a lid so nothing gets to it. And why can I not get to that one bit that was stuck there somehow in that tower? In here? Now I got it. And even then, there was a full wall here too. So, really I don't understand. How can those things sting through the floor? I don't know. Oh, we need some fire up here. Because we have to, that egg needs to be warmed. That is not gonna be fun. Okay, now we have to have a little bit of a airing, testing out here a little bit. There. And fire. That should be good. Yeah, it was absolutely not supposed to be in there. I built it really fail-safe. There was no opening. Now there is a big old opening it could have gotten into. But before, I don't know how that thing got in there. Well, now it's all night and we have not planted the carrots we wanted to plant. That was 40. Oh, come back to what you said earlier, Roland. Actually, there's Bibi. Actually, I do enjoy the getting the stuff and putting things away and planting new things. I mean, that is what all the survival is all about, right? If I did not want to do all of that, I would probably play RPGs where your character never has to eat. Such a strange concept now for me. I have been playing Forbidden West for a bit. For a big bit. And it is so strange that Aloy never has to eat anything. Yeah, that's the reason that it takes a longer time to progress, but I do really enjoy the slower pace and the preparing and the getting things sorted and finding things and all of that. If I did not want to do that, why is there? Oh yeah, because I dropped it there. I would play like RPGs all day and not bother having to deal with that stuff. So why is there only one wood in my inventory? Also, playing with no map does slow down progress a lot. Also, playing with Firehazard does slow down progress. Also, the game trolling you does slow down progress. I had built standing torches in those trees and they are all gone and I don't know why. Now we're making an experiment with one more in that tree here and a reference torch right there. Recently got Skyrim, was on sale after playing for a day. Through half the game, modded it with survival stuff to slow it to crawl. Yeah, see? You can play much faster in any RPG or something like that, probably. But I kinda do love me the exploration, the being prepared, the trying things out. So yeah, while Skyrim is a nice game, I played it a lot. Why is this only 10? 10! Like, we harvested that whole field here. And we have 10 to show for? We did not put it away. I swear this game is trolling me. Or did we long press that into here? Probably did. Get all nerve-wracked here. Okay, wait, what we wanted to do actually was smelter some of that down. What is glittering down there now? Did we empty out the... Yeah, we did. And we never picked up the meat. Let's get to bed before my brain gets more foggy here. Ay, 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 ay. That, and I want that in here, but I want to preserve it to make more feasts. I did burn 2 of them, right? Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Ah, the brains, the brains. Time for another break here. My brain is all fuzzy. I need to drink and air out my brain for a moment. Gonna be right back with you. Premium coal. Yes, Roland. Premium coal. Scatterbrain premium coal.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with skill home spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden and banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. Another rains both sky and land, tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail as Valkyries you awaken. Misty glades and valleys deep, the mighty Jarls reside. The Firehazard there have lost their homes to the minions of the Queen of Pride.
Okay, we back. Turn the music off, turn the pause screen off, go to bed. So, okay. Next things next. We have to wait for that egg to be a chicken, then have to wait for the chicken to be a hen, then drop that hen down to again where it belongs, and then hope that that does not happen again. Duh. Okay, we're gonna go for cheapo food. See, there is a use for all the sausage we gathered. Got a bunch of hens in there that I could slaughter if I need to. And we do need to have a bunch more stone to do something with our garden wall there. There is another nasty drogger over there. Hacking at my workbench there. And I heard Blob too. Ha! Beware! I got an arbalest. Told ya! Got an arbalest. Okay. What's glittering here? Carapace. Oh yeah. And who are you? And what are you doing in my swamp? We need to get back up there. So we're gonna collect. Where's my saddle? I kind of do want to bring the boat down to where we want to start into the Ashlands. And set it up there and load it, because we want to bring at least 3 sets of portals. I had it happen that one portal got burned down and then I was stuck down there, which is not fun. So we're gonna bring 3 portals just to be sure we don't... Oh, give me that. We are not short on portals in the Ashlands. There's Dagger. What? Who? How? What? How did you get in there? Where is Dagger, Roby? The frickin'? You do not look very good. You come with me. There, now I got poisoned. There. Come on, out of here. We can shoot needle arrows all the way to the end of the game without ever picking up another needle. Got so many needles. Is there still food left here? No. Swear, where did that logs disappear to? There! You are not supposed to go into the mist, milady. You ought to stay out here, please. Thank you. I kind of want the stones because we have to still build a garden wall, and there's stones lying around here. Something is hacking again at one of my workbenches, right? I heard the hacking sound. There's way too much stuff in this swamp. Where is that hacking sound coming from? Am I tripping? I can hear it hacking. Over there. Nasty little skelly. And a drover too. Behind that tree. Right? For all it's worth, let's have another workbench here. There is another. What is going on here again? There is more hacking. What did you go after? Whoa! Oh, those are not mine. I'm standing right in the middle of not mine logs. Ha! Talk about scatterbrain. Yeah. That was clever. Now we have to get that guy out of that here. Bet he's stuck in a tree perhaps. Nah, they were aggroed on me because they were not my logs. There are so many of mine that I completely forgot there were two that are not mine. And they were aggroed on me. The hacking, yeah, that might be, yeah. Okay. Picked a lot of stuff up again here. Are you stuck in there? Can't come out anymore, huh? Okay. That and that. Some carapace. More of that, more of that. Lead bags. Needles. What? Oh yeah, that. We also did want to build a path up here and some stairs up here. We also wanted to bring our boat down there. Okay, we got some stones. Let's do some staircase building here so we can eventually get up here a little easier. We have to move those to a different place eventually, but that looks like a staircase to me. Kind of have that like that with a stone floor. Would be nice, probably. And then we put those machineries somewhere else down there eventually behind the workshop. If we ever manage to get that here done and ready, which is probably not soon. I keep playing Go 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 without halt. That was the wrong button, and want to get things proceeding instead of taking my time, but you know, 9th of September is coming. What have you planned for the 9th of September, King Under the Mountain and Roland? You have things prepared already, or do you start over once it drops? Winter is coming too, true. Could tear some of this here down. Just close this with a big block so nobody gets into my house here. And reuse those zones. Where did that guy come from? He wasn't there a second ago. Headshot. You dead. That. Wait, another one? Unfriendly. Rawr. Where do they come from? I set up workbenches around here. Well, okay. Nothing prepared. Might start over to avoid bugs that might occur using an old world. Not in a hurry. I'm kinda in a hurry. I'm so curious as what is going to be that I cannot make... What? Who you? Cannot make myself wait. So I prepared my Forever World, of course. And then I have playthrough going with Melina. So we will try to get there. And then I have a playthrough going with my son, where we also try to get there. Oh, I do have a lot of stones in here, I realized just now. I completely forgotten that I had them. Ay, ay, ay. Might be able to finish that here after all. Where do I even want to go with that? A little further over, right? Like, we have to turn... Ah! Where are you coming from? Ah, do you see that guy? The frickin'! Go kill the Draugr, you stupid fooling! There's a Draugr! A purple one too! Man, those got problems! Whoa, those beasties, they can take a beating. Broke my... I think we need to have another inside here so they don't spawn in here. So what do we want to be doing? We want to be going... Ow! One character ready to explore Ashlands, but I may as well start over for achievements because you can only get them when performing the action. That's true, but you know what? I'm not keen on having the achievements immediately because I'm going to be turning around and starting a new game the moment I'm done with that one. A little more, right? I'm way too curious. I could not wait and start over and wait to experience what's there. So probably I got a day off on September the 9th. So I can play. It was approved already by my boss today. Way too curious to wait. I have to say though, I will refrain from watching Thread or Sobi because I want to experience by myself and not have it a second-hand experience first time. So I'm gonna be playing and not being there for the streams as I usually are, because I do want to experience it myself and not see how others do it and then go and find it too. So that's that. What is going on here? Out of stones. Swear. We will be getting there. At some point we will be getting there. That is true. 5-shift roster, that sounds like... Yeah, making time for things. You have to get your life under control too and get shopping and all of that. It's not all about games and work. There is life to be lived. Let's see, we're gonna have another workbench somewhere around here for security reasons, and here. And then one over here too, I think. Well, for now that should not be a problem. More poolings. This here, plains and adjacent mistlands and swamp are quite lively. Hey, what? Be warned, I got an arbalest. I told you, I got an arbalest. Well, if you insist. See, it's not my fault. I warned them. Oh, I'm out of bolts, man. Good, we gotta have to have more bolts. So, can I at least finish that bit of a wall here? Yeah. You might be right. I think they are not impressed by my warning. Especially because I was out of bolts. You can have an arbalest all the way you want. You don't have bolts for it. But now we finished that little bit of a wall here. At least to a point. What is going on? Really? I got a mistwalker too. It's not like I'm helpless here. But yeah, this here land is quite lively. There is a lot of stuff going on. Living here is never boring. Okay, so finally the chicken has died. That was to be expected. At least I finished it in so far that it is closed now. Albeit not finished. Yeah, I would probably be better off building in the Black Forest, which would mean they bring wood and stone. Do I have some more bolts around, laying around somewhere? No. Okay, let's make more carapace bolts then. That and feathers. And wood too, I think. Carapace bolts. I wish there were frost bolts. That would be fun. But that would be probably way too OP. So, yeah. That. Wait, let's repair things here. Ding ding. And we've got some more swamp stuff. Where did that go? Here. Things are harassing my poor Loxies again. Is that done? Yeah. Yeah, that would be so much fun if we had frost bolts for the Ashlands. I'd like that. But yeah, I think it would be way OP. So probably we won't get that. But we gonna go and do some sleeping, and then we're gonna pick up the boat and get it down there to our pocket portal. We have to rename that to something useful that we can remember. Maybe something like Forward Outpost, FOP. So we can safely forget that we had that. For that task, we're gonna be eating that too. I think we have to make some more seeker aspic here. What's with that chickie up there? Is that a chicken now, or what is going on up there? I think I heard some chicken noises. Let's see. Chickie? That looks like a chicken to me. Okay, we don't need warmth for that to grow into a hen. Gonna put that thing back down there again. And thus far we need some wood. That will do. Build such a nice fireproof cradle for that thing to sit in, so we don't burn down the house here. There. Funny things I'm building. Now we're gonna have to close that roof up there. Drop down. Because there is a big gaping hole in the roof. Da 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 da. You do grow up, because we do need more eggs going forward, probably. For a long time further. Okay, though that's that. And then 20 more. Of that, because we do need some more big boxes going forward. Okay. Now, we're gonna pick up that boat we prepared. We're gonna rename that here portal from 7 to FOP, Forward Outpost. Gonna go to the boat. Gonna hope there is no Gial around here. Me being such a lucky person, we might have one. Not looking like. Fantastic. FOP. Here we go. Oh, we have fabulous weather here. Ah, yeesh. Good evening, sir. Please be careful. It is a thunderstorm. Where's my dracar? We need to get that boat into the water here. And I don't want it to drop on that friendly dwerger there. It's a bit far out, huh? Well, we can use the longboat as a step stool, probably. We can. Cool. Okay, so that is the first of 3 portals that we want to bring to that journey. For the sake of redundancy. And then we leave this friendly shore with all of its glorious nasty weather. Oh, look at the waves here. Woo! Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Haha, got him. Ha ha! It's a level 3. Fabulous. Cha ha ha. Fabulous. We have a nice decoration for our mantelpiece. Hee hee hee. We gotta have to have some bronze nails. There. And some fine wood. Gonna have a nasty fish in our throne room here. Like, where do we want to have that? Like on the mantelpiece? We will have to have another piece of stone up here first. Maybe we can get away with not stone, but wood up there. I think that would look good. Let's get some wood. And while we are at it, some tar. Maybe not so much tar. Hey, hey. And then we're gonna build a wooden mantelpiece up there. And then we're gonna be finishing that with nice wood. I think that might stick out. No, it wouldn't, because there is all the chimney going on there. And that one. Yeah, I do like that. Not sure I like one here. But what can do, you can hang that big old fishy here right in the middle. There. Level 3 anglerfish. Ooh. Wow, that thing is massive. Love it. Love it. And then I think we want to have some screens here. I think all the fish do talk. The question is, will you be here when it's talking? I think all the fish have a line to say. So that might be interesting to hear what that one has to say. But my gosh, that thing looks massive. I'm happy with that. I think we're gonna have bronze sconce on either side here. Not bad. Gonna put some boxes here for the valuable stuff, like money and all of that. Or put some money bins down here. And we do have to do something about that staircase. That's still looking quite bland. And put those all around on that side here. At least. And then we do have our storage space here that needs to be filled with more boxes. Do we want that? To have those? Not sure I like that. Maybe just... not sure I like that either. Undecided. But yeah, this is looking better with a little trim there. We have to have some kind of something in here, I think. Still have not decided what kind of what something. Okay. Here. That and that. Some more coal. Where is the... there. There's again hacking sound from somewhere outside. Who's hacking at what and why? That is decidedly over here. How did that miss? I don't understand. Okay, yeah, we can take down the inner part of that wall here because the outer part is high enough to not let every stupidness in here. There's one missing here. Look at that swamp. Ain't that just such a free delivery of ever more sausages? That one goes like that. And that one comes out. Ay, 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 can you stop that? And before you think twice, don't try. Okay, gonna put another workbench. Wait, I don't have the wood for the workbench. I have to bring some wood first to make another workbench. How do they spawn in that swamp with that many workbenches already down there? I put so many workbenches in there. What's going on there? Did they ruin all the workbenches here again? Yeah, they did. How am I supposed to get that here calm down when they always break the workbenches? Okay. That stupid last bit here comes down too. And I'd like to have that on that hill. That here needs to go somewhere else. Because that here needs to be a windmill. There we go. And now we got a blob visitor. What? Come down here, out of my house. Now what? Aww. Aww. Too bad. There is more guys over there. Shooting at something he should not be shooting at. Probably that workbench over there. Do I really have to spawn-proof that entire swamp patch here? Really? Nasty. There we go. Okay, windmill is in a spot where it's out of the way, looking a little bit nicer. Gonna have to do some landscaping, but getting somewhere here. There we go. That and that. That. There is some fish already somewhere. Oh, there is the ingredients I put away and 5 more feasts. Now I remember. But I do not have any fish here anywhere. Yo. So I think we are going to put that stuff in our drawer over there. I will, for sure, by next Tuesday, have completely forgotten where I put that stuff. So all of that here stuff is for more feasts because of Ashlands. Okay, now we see if that is getting a little bit less bunkers here. Can't manage inventory without signs on my shelves. Well, I do have kind of a system that helps with that. The lower row coming from here is always the metals in ascending order. The copper, the tin, the bronze, the iron, the silver, the black metal. This box will be at some point the flaw metal. And then the last box will whatever we get up north. And then in the second row I usually go for the woods and then leathers, all of the leathery stuff, and those last here are most likely feather and needles. And then this is all the gooey stuff up here. The ice, the plasma, the frost, all the gooey thingies. And in the upper rows there is valuable stuff usually. And if I go with such a design like this, then we have the metals in one box, also from the left, the cheap metals and then the expensives, stones and woods. And then in the middle there is the leathers, and there is the gooey stuff, and there is feather, needle, bony stuff. So that is kind of a system, and I try to keep it consistent. That helps a fair lot to manage without building a shit ton of signs. That nastiness did destroy my workbench here again. So how I am supposed to ever get that swamp a little bit calmed down if I get everything destroyed all the time? Oh boy. So yeah, that is the kind of a system I try to implement. And if you see something like that, that usually means money. Money, 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 money. Let's repair everything. And then I'm very, very sad to say I'm not on vacation anymore. We will have to end the stream here, because I have to get up 5 a.m. in the morning and I need to calm down my nerves after playing, or I won't sleep at all. So yeah, we're gonna end here very soon after I get everything out of my inventory that does not belong in there. Next Tuesday, I think we will going to be putting everything in the boat and see if we are brave enough to start the journey to the south. We don't have that much time left to get there before the deep north drops. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Thank you everybody very much for coming by and watching and talking to me and keeping me company. It was very lovely of you. Love to have you all. Come back again next Tuesday if you want to see how it goes on with that journey, or if you are interested in something new, we are streaming Subnautica 2 on Friday. So, with that being said, I wish you all a very, very good night, and we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye everybody!